Singapore firms have welcomed the start of the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership in January. It's expected to bring down tariffs and trade barriers while helping companies tap on regional supply chains. But businesses say how the agreement is implemented is key. Michelle Teo with this report.
120,000 litres of additives are produced at this Singapore factory. The chemicals form a coating around fertilizers, preventing the loss of nutrients to environmental factors like rain. But it's more expensive to make such additives.
If you take nitrogen as an example, I think pre-pandemic levels, we were looking at the high 200s or the low 300s. Within the pandemic itself, this increased up to 700 USD per ton.
To avoid escalating costs, the firm tapped into Singapore's network of over 20 free trade agreements to source raw materials. However, it has to deal with multiple frameworks with differing regulations in each country. The Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership aims to simplify customs procedures. For example, raw materials from the 15 RCEP countries can get preferential customs duties when exported out of Singapore. This means faster customs clearance, less downtimes in warehouses, and lower logistic costs.
Past agreements tended to use a certain way of calculating content to qualify as Singaporean. Now they count clearly as Singaporean content, and they get, again, these zero tariffs often in some of the major chemical using countries in the region of all different kinds. It reinforces Singapore's draw for people who are not inside of RCEP themselves to locate in RCEP in order to take advantage of this big Asian mega-regional.
Singapore is one of the world's top 10 largest exporter of chemicals. Chemical products account for about a third of its manufacturing output. RCEP is expected to boost intra-Asia trade, lifting the value of chemical exports. But firms say more clarity on its implementation is needed.
Registration of new products in one country may differ in terms of the protocol to another country. So in that context, if the regulatory framework between RCEP countries can be made consistent, this will match what you see in, for example, Europe, where there is an EU standard for different classifications of fertilizers. We don't have that yet in Asia.
Still, RCEP is expected to smoothen trade flows within Asia and help Singapore better tap on regional supply chains, and that may give more confidence to the long-term economic prospects of the region.